Thank you, Mr. Mayor, Council. Really applaud the strategic plan. It looks solid. I'm here to discuss with the LDBIA. Some of you may have noticed the article published in December's Lindsay Advocate outlining the big potential for increasing residential capacity in downtown Lindsay. There's a large vacancy rate above the ground floor. Downtown Lindsay is faring better than the Ontario average with healthy shops, low ground floor vacancy rate, and high demand for that space. What it lacks is being a community in its own right, but one only has to look up to see the potential. It's sitting right there. For the first time this year, economic development, it included questions relating to the above ground floor vacancies for downtown Lindsay, which will report to Council in March as part of their business count survey. I think there could have been some improvements to the way that we ask the questions thereafter, but it's improvement nonetheless. So there's yet to be reliable numbers on this. There's approximately about 250,000 square feet of usable space per floor in the BIA district. If you account for some of the floors being completely commercial or not having a third floor or a second floor, you could reduce that number down to about 175,000 square feet. Using some back of the envelope calculations, you could say that there's about 52,000 square feet of potential space on second floor, 73,000 square feet of potential space on third floor, and using the maximum amount of feet recommended for each type of apartment, you could get 210 studio apartments or 210 residents, 126 one-bedroom apartments or 126 residents or couples, as you say it, or you get 84 two-bedroom apartments up to 252 residents or couples. So even if these figures are outdated, it is a large impact. So this aligns with the strategic plan in several ways, such as an exceptional quality of life, or improvement to the health and well-being of its residents, and those are within the increase of affordable housing. And it fits into the master plans and strategies of about 54% of them, including the municipal housing pledge and target, 10-year housing and homelessness plan, master fire plan, accessibility master plan, to name a few. And it also aligns with a vibrant and growing economy, building economic development initiatives to support and expand existing businesses, encourage sustainable growth and development, and improve and expand critical and transformational infrastructure. So this aligns with the master plans within that category, such as economic development strategy, destination development plan, parking strategy, transportation master plan, trails master plan, transit master plan, water and wastewater, and growth management. So in my opinion, economic growth starts with population growth. There's other factors like, capital allocation, all those type of things. But the base thing, as long as population is growing, economy is growing. So making the growth dense by using existing infrastructure is economically, socially, and environmentally better for our community in the downtown. So the LDBIA, as part of this, the article was a push for me to get some interest in creating a task force. And I look at this task force as a two-pronged approach. And it looks at how local regional government policy can assist in lowering the barriers to achieving the residential capacity potential of downtown Lindsay. And a governing document and body of expertise to help assist private landowners in understanding how they can realize on a per property level. So this is one of those type of things when you have development like subdivisions, wherever else, it follows a formulaic approach. It's that, there's usually a checklist saying you need to do this, this, or this. This is one of those things where there's not a unique solution. It's something that is rare to be done, and it involves multiple stakeholders, landowners, municipal governments, provincial governments, because there's regulations at the provincial level. And so when I look at this, a task force would be perfect for it because it would encapsulate a body of expertise that would be uniquely positioned to solve this problem that doesn't necessarily have a formulaic approach. And so what I'm looking for, as far as how it relates to the strategic plan, is I'm looking for this initiative to reflect in the appropriate master plans and strategies, including the strategic plan. And I would like to consult with the city staff on creating a terms of reference for the task force, obtaining relevant property data as inputs to informing how we should approach it, and recruiting appropriate expert staff to sit on the task force. So that's my presentation. I thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Yeah.
If you'd like to stand there for a minute, please.
Certainly.
Let's see if anybody has any questions for you. I have a motion to receive the deputation. Deputy Mayor McDonald and Councilor